Hi, I'm Greg Choate from Las Vegas Bike Fit, and today we're going to talk about a new product designed to improve your recovery and boost your performance. Recovery products are nothing new. There's ice packs, electrical stimulation, saunas, sequential compression sleeves, LSTs. I've owned them all. But now there's a new player in the market, Footbeat out of Grand Junction, Colorado in the US, and they have an interesting new twist on the recovery product concept. Most recovery products are essentially designed to improve blood circulation, and you can do that with massage or contrast baths or even self-myofascial release or foam rolling. But the basic concept is to get fresh blood to the muscles because blood carries oxygen and nutrients, and these things help your muscles recover. I use a garbage out and a groceries in analogy. However, there are a number of stumbling blocks in regard to recovery because most people don't have a full-time masseuse, or the equipment required is either expensive or too bulky. Another excuse I sometimes hear is, I just don't have enough time to do recovery stuff. Footbeat have solved some of these issues with these cool looking shoes that you can take anywhere and get your recovery massage whenever you want it. The system comprises a pair of mocks that are pretty stylish looking and made with a breathable top coat material and a walkable rubber sole. Inside each mock is a molded footbed that contains a small motor, and that motor moves a plate that pushes pressure into the arch of your foot. Each pair of mock are linked together via a wireless connection and switched on and off with this small wireless remote. Each mock has its own internal battery, and charging is really easy with this magnetic plug system similar to an Apple laptop. Each footbed contains accelerometers, and these ensure that the system puts the exact amount of pressure into the arch of your foot each time. It doesn't matter what shape your arch is because the system senses the amount of pressure and applies a consistent amount of force every 35 seconds. This stimulates the veins deep in your foot and helps push blood out of the leg back towards the heart, increasing your body's natural resting blood return by north of 300%. For the science geeks out there, part of what is going on is it's stimulating the epithelium, which results in a release of NO, or nitrous oxide, which we know is a vasodilator and has a number of other beneficial effects. If you're a runner or a cyclist, or spend a lot of time on your feet for sport, or just during your job, Footbeat has another great benefit. The cyclic pressure into the arch of the foot helps reduce the symptoms of one of the most common foot complaints, plantar fasciitis. The system has been the subject of a number of studies from the University of Colorado Hospital, the Department of Orthopedic Surgery at University of Arizona, and the Medical Research Institute of New Zealand. In some of the studies, Doppler ultrasound imaging equipment has been used to see inside the veins and quantify the effects in real time. What I like about this product is it's small, transportable, and the research shows us that it really does do what the manufacturers are claiming. I've used Footbeat for the last 5 months during several events, long plane flights, and car trips, and have found they work really well. Having owned most of the other modalities of recovery available, Footbeat certainly offers more benefit than, say, ice legs, and I would say a better feeling of recovery than electrical stimulation. For many years, I've used sequential compression devices and have been very happy with them, and they were my go-to recovery device. But I think Footbeat are a definite step forward for recovery. And here's why. Firstly, the venous return system is a one-way valve system, and the Footbeat triggers the venous system from the most distant point in the body, the foot. Sequential compression devices wrap the exterior of the whole foot, but they don't provide as much of a targeted trigger. Footbeat creates a point stimulation, whereas the sequential compression devices squeeze a complete segment of the limb and then release. Footbeat is way more portable than my sequential system. It fits right in my carry-on bag to take on board a plane, so I'm more likely to take it with me and use it pre and post event, and that's when it's needed most. Another great feature of Footbeat is I can be sitting down getting some recovery and I decide that I need to go to the bathroom or want to get a snack. I just get up and walk in the Footbeat. The accelerometers in the system sense that I'm moving and put the system into a pause mode. Once I sit back down, the whole system just reactivates. Try getting up and walking with a set of compression legs on. One interesting difference I have found with Footbeat compared to a compression system is that after a 30-minute cycle, the sensation is much more acute when you take off a set of compression legs compared to taking off a pair of Footbeat. I think some people might confuse that feeling with the effectiveness of the devices. When you take off compression legs, you definitely know something has been squeezing your legs for 30 minutes. And the assumption is that something good has been happening. You don't get that same feeling so much with Footbeat. It's there, just not as severe as the compression legs. But based on what the research is showing us, more feeling doesn't mean better recovery. It just means it's a different feeling. Overall, I think Footbeat is a great recovery device. It's mobile, it's compact, and it gets the job done. And at a cost of $450 a pair, if you're training for an event or travel a lot, that's a small cost to pay to be able to get great recovery when and where you need it. So that's my review of the Footbeat product. I hope you've enjoyed it and have found some of the information useful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment under this video and I'll get back to you. Or you could even reach out to the people at Footbeat and I'm sure they'd be willing to answer any of your questions. Once again, I'm Greg Choate from Las Vegas Bike Fit. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.